Namaste and welcome to Mindful Yoga. My name is Ryan. Welcome to your morning yoga flow practice. As a yoga teacher based here in Melbourne, Australia, I teach 3 to 4, 6 a.m. yoga classes every week usually. And the days that I'm not teaching, I wake up early in the morning and do my own personal yoga practice. I personally find that beginning your day with a yoga practice sets you up for a productive day ahead. Before we start our yoga practice, please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel Mindful Yoga, as your support provides me the motivation to continue doing what I'm doing and share my love of yoga with the rest of the world. So let's dive into it. Finding a comfortable seat. Beginning our practice cross-legged. Sit tall now as you straighten the spine and take a gentle twist. Place the left hand outside the right knee and the right hand behind you. Stay here for one more breath. Now come back to center. Extend your hands towards the sky on the inhale. On the exhale, begin to fold forward, placing your fingertips ahead of you. And then walk your fingers further away from the body as you begin to lower the head towards the ground. On the next inhale, take your hands up towards the sky again. On the exhale, take your right hand outside the left knee. Left hand goes behind you as we arrive in a twist over here. One more breath here. And now coming back to center. Keep your left knee bent. Bend the right knee. Place it on the inside of the left foot. This time, turning both hands to the left side as we turn the crown of the head to face the left. And then walking the hands forward, the elbows may drop onto the ground. If the elbows don't get there, no need to worry about it. Simply staying upright. And now swapping over to the other side. Bend your right knee and place the left foot on the inside of the right knee. Right hand goes to the side. And now begin to lower the elbow onto the ground on this side. One more breath here. Now come back to center and now bring the soles of the feet to touch. Wrap your hands around your feet and you're welcome to fold forward. Leaning forward, placing the elbows in front of your shins as you lower the forehead towards the toes. Begin to straighten the spine now. Let's come into all fours, onto our hands and our knees. Bring your wrists below your shoulders and your knees below your hips. Press the palms into the mat, fingers spread wide. Few rounds of cat-cow here. On the inhale, belly drops. On the exhale, round the upper back. Inhale, shine your heart open. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, let the tailbone lift towards the sky. On the exhale, push the mat away as you dome the upper back. Now coming back to center. Bring the big toes to touch. Let your knees go as wide as the mat. We're going to sink the hips towards the heels and begin to walk the hands forward, coming into a forward fold. From here, lift the head. Walk both hands to the left side. Maybe the right palm on top of the left. Notice the side body on the right side. Now walk the hands to the right side. Maybe the left palm sits on top of the right. Lower the head towards the ground. Coming back to center. And now walk your hands forward. Keep going until you arrive in Sphinx pose. Bring your elbows below your shoulders and draw the shoulders away from the ears. Away from the ears. Look straight ahead. One more breath here. Now press into the palms and lift the upper body off the mat. Gaze straight ahead. One more breath. And now slowly return the elbows to the ground. Slide your hands next to the upper ribs. Tuck your toes and then moving into down dog. Raising the sit bones towards the sky and placing the palms onto the mat. Spread the fingers wide Press the finger knuckles into the earth. One more breath here. Now let's wake up the core a little bit here. Leaning forward and then slowly rippling forward into a high plank. Bringing the wrists below the shoulders, gaze to the top edge of the mat. Drawing the lower belly in, one more breath here. And then slowly go back to down dog. Let's do that two more times. Inhale, ripple forward. Bring the shoulders above the wrists. Exhale, push back. One more time here. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, push back. Now let's walk our feet all the way towards our hands. Come into a forward fold at the top edge of the mat. On your next inhale, halfway lift. Guide your hands on your shin. On the exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Hands go towards the sky. On the exhale, hands to heart center as you fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Let's step the feet back. Arrive in a high plank again. And then go into a low plank, chaturanga. Shoulders go past the wrists as we hug the elbows into the ribs. Upward facing dog. Untuck the toes. And then downward facing dog as you tuck the toes. On the next inhale, right leg goes towards the sky. On the exhale, step the foot through between your hands. We want to now lower the back knee down and untuck the toes. Take your hands, sweep it towards the sky. Low lunge. Press the top of the left foot into the mat here and look straight ahead of you, finding a point to focus on, to concentrate. Bring the fingertips down now as you frame the right foot and begin to extend the right leg. Straightening the right knee, stack the left hip above the left knee. Now let's wake up the hamstrings a little bit here as we flex the toes towards our face, feeling the stretch in the hamstring and the calf muscle. One more breath here. Return the left foot to the mat, tuck the toes on the back leg, lift the back knee, and then sweep the hands to the back of the room. Bring the right knee above the right ankle and the back heel lifted. Looking down towards your toes and actively drawing the lower belly away from the inner thigh. One more breath here. Sweep the hands to the sky into high lunge. Straighten the spine as you lift and reach with your side body and your obliques. We want to bring our wrists above our shoulders and let the palms face each other. Hold here for one more breath, please. Now bring your hands down as you frame the right foot and silently step the right foot back to meet the left foot. And let's go through our chaturanga, upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. One more breath here. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step the foot through between your hands. Lower the back knee down and untuck the toes. Let the hands sweep towards the sky as we come into low lunge. Finding your gaze as you look straight ahead. And engage your upper ribs here. Lift and reach with your hands towards the ceiling or the sky if you're practicing outside. One more breath. Now bring the fingertips down to frame the left foot. We begin the process of straightening the left leg and stacking the right hip above the right knee. And now noticing the hamstring and the calf on this side by flexing the toes towards your face. Gently return the left foot to the mat. Tuck the toes on the back leg. Lift the back knee. And then we do the same thing on this side by sweeping the hands to the back of the room. Let the shoulder blades seek each other as the palms face the floor. Broaden through the collarbones here and draw the lower belly away from the inner thigh. So the core is engaged at the same time. Now, keeping the engagement of the core, take the hands towards the sky, straightening the spine. Wrists above the shoulders, palms face each other. And you're welcome to choose to let the palms face each other and fingers spread wide. One more breath here. Let's place the hands down to frame the left foot and silently step back to high plank. Going through our flow here, going into chaturanga, upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. On the next inhale, right leg goes towards the sky. On the exhale, place the right knee behind the right wrist into pigeon pose. Right shin parallel to the top edge of the mat. You're welcome to stay here, or you can begin to walk your hands forward until such time that our elbows are onto the ground, and you can go even further by lowering your forehead onto the earth. Slowly coming back up. And we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side as you tuck your toes and step back to downward facing dog. On the inhale, left leg to the sky. On the exhale, left knee behind the left wrist and untuck the right toes. And we want to do the same thing here. You're welcome to stay upright or choose a different option, as sometimes both sides of the body are slightly different. Walk your hands forward, maybe the head all the way onto the ground. Now gently come back up and transition back to downward facing dog. On the next inhale, right leg goes towards the sky. On the exhale, step the foot through between your hands, runner's lunge. Slowly come up and bring the hands onto your hips. Now, this front knee, we're going to straighten the front knee on the inhale. On the exhale, we're going to bend it again and then drop the back knee down towards the ground. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, lift up, straighten the front knee. Exhale, drop the back knee onto the ground. 1 more rep here. Inhale. Exhale. And then rise up again on the inhale. Hands come in front of you. Step the left foot forward to meet the right foot. On the inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Hands go towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center as we come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Let's take the right foot now, step it to the back of the mat. Arrive in a runner's lunge. Now we are going to straighten the front knee and place the hands onto the hips. Variation of pyramid pose. On the next inhale, bend the front knee as you lower the back knee to the mat. On the exhale, rise up. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up. 1 more rep here. Inhale. And exhale, lift up. From here, bring the hands in front of you. Step the right foot forward to meet the left foot. Bring your hands to heart center. Come to stand. Close your eyes for a few moments as you draw the shoulders away from the ears. Press all 4 corners of the feet into the mat. And lift your kneecaps slightly. And the chin or the jaw parallel to the floor. 2 more breaths here. Now, if you close your eyes, softly open them. On the inhale, take your hands towards the sky. On the exhale, hands to heart center as we fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Let's step back to high plank together and then go through our flow, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. Inhale, left knee towards the sky or the left leg towards the sky. Step the left foot outside the left hand. Now lower the back knee down and untuck the toes. We're going to come into lizard lunge. So the left tricep is inside the left knee. Gaze to the top edge of the mat and the toes on the right foot untuck. Tuck the toes on the back leg, lift the back knee, and then swing the left leg around, meeting me again in downward facing dog. On the inhale, right leg to the sky. On the exhale, step the right foot outside the right hand. Keep the back knee lifted and then lower it down slowly. Untuck the left toes. Again, gaze to the top edge of the mat. Both palms connected with the mat. And the right tricep inside the right knee. One more breath here. Now slowly transition to all fours. Come onto your hands and your knees. And we're going to swing the legs forward, extending our legs towards the front. On the next inhale, lift your hands towards the sky. On the exhale, begin to fold forward. We want to bring our hands to the outer edges of both feet. If the hands don't get there, feel free to bend your knees or place your hands on your shin or ankles. All three options are okay, whichever works for you. And we want to hold this forward fold here for another 2 breaths. And now slowly beginning to straighten the spine. So what we want to do now is cross the left ankle over the right knee. Right hand wraps around the left knee. Left hand goes behind you. So just taking a twist here. And if you like to twist deeper, turn your chin towards your left shoulder and look over the left shoulder towards the back of the mat. Coming back to center, extend the left leg. Now cross the right ankle over the left knee. Left hand wraps around the right knee and the right hand goes behind you. And again, you're welcome to twist deeper by taking your gaze towards the back of the mat. Turning your chin towards your right shoulder. One more breath here. And now come back to center. Extend the right leg. Just a test. We did this at the beginning of the practice. Just to see how the body feels before and after. Let's do butterfly again. So bring the soles of the feet to touch. Wrap your hands around the feet. And if you like to fold forward here, leaning forward, bring the elbows in front of the shin and lowering the forehead towards the toes. Two more breaths here. Straighten the spine and then come to lie down on the mat. As you come to lie down on the mat, hug both knees into the chest. And then from here, going into happy baby. Hold on to the outer edges of the feet with your hands and pressing the feet into the hands. Try to pull the knees towards the armpits and maybe a gentle rock from side to side here if that feels good. Enjoying happy baby here and enjoying the gift of yoga. Appreciating what the body does for us and how it combines with our breath to calm our mind and soothe the body itself. Hold it for another 3 breaths. And now beginning to hug both knees into the chest. Roll over to your favorite side. And then slowly come up into a seat. As you close your eyes, bring the hands to heart center. One soft inhale, followed by one soft exhale. Bring the thumbs to third eye center, to your lips, and to your heart. From my heart to yours, Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this practice. And wherever you're in the world today, have a great morning, amazing afternoon, or an awesome evening. I will see you soon on the mat. Namaste.